Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trainer's Access episode number 10. We are almost done with our these trainings. I guess next week is going to be our last one. So welcome to today's training, Crystal, our professional trainer and certified nutrition specialist. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
Good.
Doing really good.
Good.
And today we'll be talking a little about calories. What's a good calorie and what's a bad calorie? We got a lot of questions about it. So let's go ahead and start off with that one. First question. I mean, when you start a diet and you say, well, you have to have a certain amount of calories during the day. So what's a good calorie and a bad calorie?
Okay, there definitely is a difference in calories. There are good calories and there are bad calories. The difference being good calories are going to give you vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that fuel your body in a proper and sustaining way. Whereas a bad calorie, for instance, a candy bar or a lot of sugars, that's a bad calorie. It's going to give you a quick burst of energy and then you're going to have this crash afterwards. And it's not fueling your muscles, it's not helping your cells, it's pretty much just toxic.
Toxic?
Yep, sugar's bad. As much as we love it, it's bad.
So what's an example of a good calorie?
A good calorie, okay, say some fruits, some berries, some lean meats. Those all give you protein, and then you've got vitamins and minerals in your fruits. Some good nuts where there's a lot of healthy fats in those. Those are all good calories.
Oh, good. Okay. So should I limit the calories per day, or do I have to be watching on how much calories I partake a day, or how?
It's always a good idea too. It doesn't mean you have to track every single calorie, but there is a point to where, okay, I had 3 burger patties. Should I stop? Yes, you probably should stop after that. We want to not overconsume during those meals, but you also have to consider your energy levels, where one person who's on his feet all day working may need to consume a little more calories than someone that has maybe a little bit more of a sedentary job. If your job involves limited heart rate raises, you might want to restrict your calories a little more. And if counting them holds you more accountable and gets you an idea of where you should be, that's a good idea. There's a lot of tools online that you can use to calculate your height, your weight, your age, that will give you ideas of how many calories you should be consuming per day. And they'll base it off of activity levels as well.
So that's when we, start with a heart rate, right? I mean, depending on how our lifestyle is, if we have a pretty busy one, then obviously it helps to be a little more physically active. But if not, we need to upgrade or start getting our heart rate up, more during the day, right?
Yeah, getting your heart rate up is important not only to burn calories and fat, but your heart's like a muscle. It needs to be used and keeps those lungs healthy and your circulatory system healthy as well, and helps lower the rate of diabetes.
Right.
Right. But if you say you're on your feet all day and you work on a farm, or you're moving all the time, it doesn't give you a free-for-all on your calories, but you can eat a little bit more than, say, someone that sits down at a desk all day.
Perfect. So we've heard a lot of people say, okay, so I'm plateauing, I'm not losing enough weight, I'm doing the keto, I'm doing the other fasting, but I've heard a lot of intermittent fasting. What are the pros and cons of this particular diet?
So intermittent fasting to me has more pros than cons. The hardest part about it is your schedule. Do you have time to fast? Or, does your schedule allow you to eat a certain amount of time throughout the day where you have time to sleep and rest during the fasting cycle? The one I've seen with the most success is when you divide it between 12 and 12, which means 12 hours you are eating, 12 hours you are fasting. During those 12 hours on, you're not just eating everything, you're still minding your caloric intake, but where the other 12 hours you're not, it gives your body a chance to kind of regenerate and refuel later on.
So how often do I need to eat during those 12 hours? Can I eat anytime I want? Or is there a specific time? Or how do I spread that?
So timing is a huge question I get all the time. If I'm hungry, should I eat? Yes, but there's a point when you listen to your body. Am I hungry? Or am I just having cravings? Or, okay, did I just eat 2 hours ago and I shouldn't be hungry yet? There's a point to where you're eating just for the sake of eating. I like to take the rule of thumb: for every 100 calories I consume, I wait an hour. So if breakfast is 300 to 400 calories, I wait 3 to 4 hours before eating again.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. So in the fasting period, can you drink water? Can you drink coffee? Or what can you, fasting obviously is no food, right?
Correct.
But you can't drink liquids?
Water, yes. We
Yeah,
want you
just
to
water.
we want you to stay hydrated, but during those 12 hours, your body is to have no calories whatsoever.
No calories. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So, talking a little about nutrients. You know, we have Sizzle-Thin, lean, collagen. When we go into say whatever the intermittent fasting or any other diets, can we keep consuming these products or other necessary nutrients or anything else that we need to be consuming?
You should
after that?
definitely keep consuming these products because it's hard to get all your daily amounts of every vitamin, every mineral, your proteins, right? Getting that through food can be really challenging, and you may be over consuming on food. Where these products make it simple. They're low in calories, but they have everything you need, from the proteins to the magnesiums to the calciums. No matter what diet you're doing, these products make an easy fill-in for gaps. Like with the Sizzle Lean, you've got your dose of protein. You can wait a couple hours and eat again. Sizzle Thin has the calcium and the magnesium that you definitely need. So I encourage you to take these products and take them religiously.
So say that I reach my goal and I don't want to lose any more weight. Can I still, take the Sizzle-Thin and all these products? I mean, will
Yes.
they make me lose more weight, or will they help me maintain, or how does that work?
So Sizzle Thin does encourage weight loss throughout your system. You can still take that, but for you, if you're just looking into maintaining, what you're going to do at that point is keep taking the Sizzle Thin because we love the magnesium and the calcium that's in there, but then just keep your calories at a higher rate. That way you won't keep burning.
Right. Okay, perfect. So, talking a little about keto, once again, a lot of people are using this diet. Some people not get the results that they want. No weight loss or things like that. Why isn't it working?
So there's a few reasons on that one. First of all, ask yourself, have I stuck with it long enough? Anytime you make any change, you need to stick with it for 90 days, whether it's working out, taking a supplement, a new diet, 90 days. It takes time for your body to adjust, and at that point, you should start seeing the most amount of results. Keto is a little trickier. It's great. It's been very successful, but you do have to keep your fats, your proteins, and your carbs on point. If you go too high in your carbs, it can kick you out of keto. If you go too high in your proteins, it can kick you out of keto. And if you're not consuming enough fats, it can do that also. So ask yourself, am I exercising enough on this diet? Am I keeping my macros, which is my fats, carbs, and proteins, am I keeping them in the right levels?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Crystal, for your awesome video training right now today. Remember, guys, we have our last one next week, so keep sending those questions. We want to make sure that we squeeze all the information from Crystal here. So send them to customer service, call them, go to social media, make sure that we get those questions in time. We'll probably be recording this last training on Monday. So we're looking forward for that, for your questions. And thank you so much, Crystal. And thank you guys for your time. And we'll see you next week.